There are still appointments and terminations ongoing, as we all know already. And today, just in, Tiwaa Adodankwa sacked as EOCO Executive Director. President John Dramani Mahama has terminated the appointment of Tiwaa Adodankwa as the Executive Director of the Economic and Organized Crime Office, EOCO, according to the Speaker of Parliament, Alban Gbagben. Tiwaa Adodankwa has been directed to reassign within the Ghana Police Service. She has been instructed to hand over her duties and return to the Ghana Police Headquarters for reassignment. Speaker Gbagben made this known on the floor of the Parliament on Friday, January 24, 2025. Adodankwa's appointment as the Yoko Executive Director took effect on January 5, 2022. She succeeded Steve Raymond Dapa Ado, who was appointed as director of EOCO on July 9, 2021. Before her appointment, the EOCO Cope Adodankwa served as the Director General of the Police Professional and Standard Bureau. Cope Adodankwa joined the Ghana Police Service in 1990 and is known for being the first woman commandant of the Ghana Police Command and Staff College in Winneba. She also served as the administrator at the police hospital and headed commercial unit crime at the Criminal Investigations Department, that is CID. Also, no Ablekuma North MP, no government business. NPP caucus disrupts parliament. So there was chaos in parliament on Friday, January 24, 2025, as members of the New Patriotic Party caucus staged as a symbolic protest over the delay of the recollation of results for the Ablekuma North constituency, chanting "No Ablekuma North MP, no business." The MPP members of the parliament carried placards to highlight the lack of presentation for the constituency.
Do something. No business. Take your hands off Ablekuma now. Ablekuma needs a voice. They must be represented. You are representing your people. They are also Ghanaians. We must represent them. Why does it? I want to be heard. Ethiopia.
Muntaka explains why he allowed his 6-year-old daughter to vote in the 2020 elections. The Minister of Interior designate and Member of Parliament of the Asawasi constituency in the Shanti region, Mohammed Mubarak Muntaka, has explained why he allowed his daughter to vote on his behalf in the 2020 general election. The MP faced intense criticism in 2020 when videos of him taking his daughter to the voting booth to cast his ballot went viral. Speaking during his vetting by the Appointments Committee of the Parliament on Friday, January 24, 2025, Muntaka explained that his curious daughter only wanted to see how votes was done.
2020, you made your 6-year-old daughter vote, correct?
Yes.
Do you regret doing that openly?
No. I mean, my belief, Mr. Chair, was that this was, I mean, I'm very fan of Khadija. She insisted she wanted to be here today. I said no, she should go to school. Very fan of her. I mean, you have 20 children, but sometimes you'll be very fan of one. She said, Daddy, can I see how voting is done? So I said, oh, don't worry, when we get there, I will. So I pulled her by my side to vote. Yes, I must admit, The votes are supposed to be secret.
So in other words, you didn't consider the legality or otherwise of your action.
That's the thing.
You did it out of love and passion for
yes,
daughter.
Knowing that her seeing it and even using her hand to do it doesn't really mean anything to her apart from just having the feel that, oh, and I know what they do.
I am letting you know that it was wrong in law.
Yes. Later, when it came up, I said, oh, yeah, it's true, because one is supposed to be secret.
You get the opportunity to apologize to Ghanaians?
I did.
Very well.
Also, presidency grants SHS head approval to procure essential foodstuffs to feed students. The Ghana Education Service, according to the presidency, has been granted approval through its heads of public senior high schools to procure essential food items needed to feed students for a period of 2 weeks. The 2 weeks start from January 20 and end on February 3rd, 2025, as indicated by the letter dated January 22, 2025, cited by Stephen Kweku Owusu, Deputy Director General. All right, so this is an interim measure to improve the feeding situation in the various public school cycle institutions. Consequently, disbursements based on student enrollment and the approved cost of feeding each student per day has been made to the schools. The approved rate is 7 cedis 50 pesos and 3 cedis for boarding and day students respectively. GES noted. Sit down, relax. A plus claps back at MPs for heckling during his first submission in Parliament. Outspoken Independent Member of Parliament for Gomwa Central, Kwame Asari, or being popularly known as A plus, did not give room for any heckling by his colleagues MP when he stood up to make his first submission on the floor of Parliament since being sworn in on January 7, 2025. The controversial musician turned politician was called upon by the second Deputy Speaker, Andrews Esiama Amuakon, to comment during a debate on a report on vetted ministerial nominees. However, A plus indicated to the second deputy speaker that he had been directed by the majority chief whip to comment on a particular appointment, but a report on that appointment was not ready at the time he was called to speak. This drew some heckling from his colleagues, but A plus clapped back at them.
Honorable members, let's turn to Honorable Kwame Asarobin. Honorable Kwame Asare Obeng.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I want to first of all congratulate Honorable Tiwaa, Honorable Ahmed for his nomination. The leadership informed me that I have to comment on Honorable not yet. So I'll ask Mr. Speaker. The information that I had was that I have to comment on a different appointment, and so I will ask if it's possible to be corrected. Yes, I do, but my information that I have, and that is what I'm dealing with.
The report we have to comment is not yet ready. Is that what you want to
do? Yes, Mr. Speaker. No, relax. You are not, relax. Mr. Speaker, I'm dealing with my whip, and she gave me an information, and that is what I'm working on. Sit down, relax.
Well.
Relax.
Well.
Yes.
So let me call the next person.
Yes,
so
thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Very well.
60 ministers will not help your government. Apologize to Ghanaians and appoint more. Afenyo Markins tells Mahama. The majority leader in parliament, Alexander Afenyo, has called on President John Dramani Mahama to appoint more ministers in his government than his initial promise of 60. According to him, the workload of the government requires more 60 ministers to administer the state effectively. Hence, Mahama needs to apologize to the Ghanaian people for promising them only 60 ministers instead of appoint more people to work efficiently.
The number of ministers. We are seeing Minister for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs. The political class of this country must be bold and own the political narrative. I will not criticize because I am in opposition. When we make mistakes, let's admit them and apologize. 60 ministers will not help your political cause. But when civil society comes out with the narrative, as if everything is done by the political class, instead of us boldly explaining to them the intricacies of politics, then we also fall for the trap and we make political commitment. I don't doubt the competence of Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim, but that huge ministry, local government, and chieftaincy, all these conflicts, the behind the scenes, negotiations for peace, and local governance. Mr. Speaker, I am not the president, but if I were to advise Mr. President, I would say, Mr. President, you can apologize to Ghanaians and say, look, you underestimated the thing. I think I need to engage more ministers. Because, Mr. Speaker, we cannot allow this.